Hello everyone, this is going to be your love and relationship reading for April 2019. I'm going to be doing a 6-card spread using the Gaian Tarot this month. That's what I happen to have on me in here. I'm actually in a shop that I normally work in. So this will be for the rising sign, sun, or moon of every sign that I mention after this is over. And of course, because this is more specific, it may or may not resonate for you. If it doesn't, you may want to check out your other two out of your rising sun and moon, see if any of those resonate more. And I also have been forgetting to mention, you can also look up your Venus sign through these readings as well. You might actually find that your Venus sign rings more true for you than your sun, for instance. So I think I've said it all. Okay. Then I'll see you in a second with your love reading. Oh, that's what I forgot. I forgot to say that I'm going to be doing, this reading is going to include all 3 options between those of you that are in relationships or coupled or have been in a relationship for a good while, those of you that are single and dating, and those of you who have just met someone or are just completely single. We're going to go into all of those options. So see you in a second. Hello Libra, this is going to be your love and relationship reading for April 2019. This is for Libra rising, Libra sun, and Libra moon. Okay, I'm going to pick 6 cards and then I'll show them to you and then I'll get started. We'll just see what comes out. This may or may not resonate. I guess you'll just have to see. Here, let me put them like this. Almost done. I'm just going to pick a clarifier and then I'll show you. Okay. All right, here are your 6 cards. Here, let me adjust this a little bit. It's probably about the same. Okay. Here are your 6 cards. You have the 2 of Earth. You have the Explorer of Air. The Builder, Major Arcana. Justice. This is your Major Arcana card. The 2 of Fire. Ooh la la. I was waiting for something to come out in here that showed relationships. And the Ace of Earth. And then you have a couple of clarifiers. So presently, with relationships, it looks as if, for those of you that are coupled, you're juggling a lot. You have a lot going on. This may be, Ozzy, please don't start. This may be juggling the relationship, a family life if you have a family, your career or a job situation, your domestic, just everything going on. There's possibly a lot going on for you. Or If you're in a relationship, it may be that you're getting ready to move into a new cycle that is more stable than before, but in the meantime, before that officially begins, you're kind of juggling. In other words, as an analogy, I could say if the two of you are building a house together, you may be living out of an RV or something in the meantime until your house is completely built or ready to be moved into. Or you may be juggling two jobs or just a lot right now. But it looks as if you are determined to make sure that things are equally balanced or fair, and you're trying to balance a lot. It may be that the two of you in the relationship are both making an effort to make sure that you still spend time together and somehow manage to equally balance or juggle these different things going on. If you have recently met someone or started seeing someone, it looks as if you may have a lot on your plate right now, as in things that you're doing, things that you're manifesting, and it seems as if you are ready for a relationship. It takes some maneuvering. It may take adjusting your schedule to make sure that there's time enough for this person or for them to do the same, or for you to juggle your existing situations in order to make room for a new relationship or to make room for each other. It could even be that for somebody, you may be torn between two people, not as in you're with someone and you're interested in someone else, although I suppose that could be the case for someone, but more I'm getting that there's two potentials for a relationship, or two people that you're interested in and you're not actually involved with either one of them, and you're trying to make some kind of a decision on which one you should shoot for or which one you have more feelings for or something like that. Or it could be that you're juggling locations a lot or you're traveling a lot these days, and so it's a lot to balance out. But you definitely want, if you are in a relationship, you definitely want your partner to help you with working on the relationship to make sure that it's balanced or fair or just. Seems to me as if you're coming from a really good place here, but it takes two, of course, in any relationship. It takes two to tango and two to do the work. So I wish you all the best with that. I hope that both of you can do the work on this, because you both care about each other and want to make it work. So, and again, you may just have a lot going on right now that you're trying to balance. Okay. So in the future, with love and relationships, you have the Explorer of Air, otherwise known as the Knight of Swords, in with the Two of Fire. That first couple in the present kind of reminded me of a coupled relationship, but this is reminding me of a single, or if you're single and dating, or if you have recently met someone or started a relationship. This seems like a new thing here, but I'll try to read it for those of you that are in committed relationships or long-standing relationships. But I'm getting that you have recently met someone or have started to hang out with someone that you are intensely attracted to, or there's mutual intense attraction here. And this does involve some kind of a choice on whether you follow the attraction, whether you go with this relationship, whether you continue to get to know this person and see what happens. You may be tempted to just leap straight in because the attraction is so strong. But I definitely see the two of you as getting to know each other rather well. You're probably going out a lot together, maybe hiking together, or going to social gatherings, or going out and exploring your environment together. You're trying new things with this person that possibly you've never done before or you haven't done in a while. You're having fascinating conversations. Something about this person's mind really something about their mind makes you even more attracted to them. You admire their intelligence or how they talk or how they think, how they perceive things, the things that there's fascinating conversations here and physical attraction. So it does seem as though in the future you may be making a choice to take this relationship further, or to get to know this person in a deeper way, or to possibly make a choice on what partner to go with. Because again, this is another two. For someone watching, you may be interested in two people or torn between two people, and you need to make some kind of a decision so that you don't hurt anyone's feelings unnecessarily, or just so you get clear on what you're doing. For those of you that are coupled or in relationships, it seems as though you're brainstorming together on making choices on what you're going to be doing together in the future. You may be at a crossroads in the relationship, not necessarily as in whether you break up or not, but just a crossroads as in, how do you combine your energies in the best possible way? How do you open up communication more? How can you work your differences out? Or how can you meld your energies a little bit better, where you're communicating better and can make better choices together? It may be that the two of you are at odds on something that you equally want to do in the future, and so you have to figure out some kind of a compromise or a way where you can both have your needs met. But there is reawakened passion in the relationship, or more passion these days, and a lot of it is being brought out because of conversations, or because of fun things that you're doing together to go explore. It's reawakening the passion in the relationship. So in the future, after that period, it looks as though those of you that have just met someone and have been getting to know someone, or have made a choice, you made a really good choice, or things are being taken a step further in the future. For those of you that are in a relationship, it looks as if you're both working really hard on the relationship, or working really hard on manifesting together. You may be creating a new home together. You may be creating a new physical existence together. You may have common goals that you're working on together, on something that you both equally want to manifest for the future. But if this is a new relationship, because this is an ace after all, it's getting off to, it feels like you can count on this person, or this person is, okay, what am I trying to say here? This relationship can continue to grow, and there is no insecurity here. You feel very secure with this person. You feel like you can be yourself. You can both be yourself together. And again, there may be some common goals, or you may meet each other through work, or you both are on a similar path with what you're trying to do with your lives. And so you can actually band up and help each other with your common goals and have extra backup with that. You're feeling really comfortable and secure with this. And it's growing really nicely, especially the physical aspect of the relationship as well. With these two, did I talk about coupled? Yeah, I think I talked about both of them. So let's look at the clarifiers. And this Seven of Fire here is another card that's leading me to believe that in the future you guys are really cranking on something. If you look even at these three, they're all three of them. These two are working really hard, or definitely determined to carry out what they want to carry out. It may even be that in the far future or future, both of you are simply just working a lot. But I'm getting more than that here. I'm getting that you have a common goal, or something that you both have decided to do. And so you're both equally putting in the time to nurture this new structure, or to nurture the relationship, or to work towards your common goals together. If in the past, those of you that are in committed or long-term relationships, you may have been juggling a lot, and then you came to a decision through talking with each other on simplifying this to really get focused on one particular thing, or to simplify and work on the things that you really do want to build on a long-term basis together. And I see both of you as putting in time on this. But your clarifiers together were these two. And the guardian of Earth is extremely patient. He plods along and does what needs to be done at a slow, steady pace, but he achieves the best results that way. The guardian of Earth is a very fruitful, abundant person that isn't afraid to work and isn't afraid to do the work that brings him or her joy. In this picture, it's a him. This is actually technically the Queen of Pentacles. I love this deck because they have the sexes interchangeable with the queens and the kings. So, and the knights too. But I see you as putting time in to nurture the relationship and make sure that it's healthy. And again, I'm getting a lot of good physicality here, like a lot of cuddling, a lot of touching, a lot of nurturing, possibly cooking for each other, or just doing something to nurture the relationship. It seems as though you're both determined to make it work, because there's a really nice connection here. And it's off to a really good start if this is a new relationship. If you're totally single, it seems as if someone is coming in for sure. And I'm getting signs, sign-wise, I'm getting Gemini or air signs, Aries or fire signs, or Capricorn or earth signs. But it doesn't have to be particular signs at all. But if it felt like things were overwhelming in the past, it looks as if the two of you talked about it and made some decisions together. And that both of you have been doing a lot of work to try to balance the relationship. Or you have in the past put more work into that aspect of it, but it looks as if the other person is catching up with you. And it just looks, I mean, between these four, it looks really productive, comfortable. It's growing nicely. You're achieving your goals. You're achieving your dreams together. Or this is, if this is a new person coming in, this person is extremely skilled, talented, calm, stable, patient, but also really, really fun to talk to, and someone that you are not bored by any means. So hopefully that helped or made sense, and I'll see you soon in the middle of the month for your mystery readings. Take care.